Okay, first of all, we can choose the rectangle in here and click from this corner to this another position in here. It's around 39 and 28 meter in here. Then we can click the surface and push it up. We can type 1 meter in here. Then we can double click and make component and then just create. Okay, and then we can select a move, type control and place to the position. Then we can move it up 4 meter in here. Okay, then we can move it up again and again until it has a 4 story in here. 1 2 3 4. Okay, and after that maybe we can make the another trim concept design in here. Okay, just like this in here. Okay, we can push it down and push it down in here. So this is a unique the unique commercial building in here because it has a trim meshing in here, trim meshing, but it has another diagonal and multi-angle of this meshing in here. Okay, and after that we can select the rotate rectangle and click from this we can click rotate rectangle, click from this point to the another side. We can type 1 meter. Okay, and we can move it to the behind 1 meter in here, and then we can click and push it down in here. Can triple click, right click and make component and just create. Okay, and then we can select move, type control and place to the position. Then we can type 3 selection enter in here. Okay, and then we have 4 column in here and select all the column in here. Then we can select move, type control and place the position. Then we can type 4 selection enter in here. Okay, so it has a column, default column arrangement like this, but we have to decrease about the column. We just decrease this column in here, and then we can triple click the slab and click this surface and offset it outside 500 millimeter in here. Okay, so we can see about the gap between the slab and the column in here. It's around 300 millimeter in here. Okay, and okay, we can offset it outside again around 300 millimeter in here, and we can just erase the perimeter line in here. Okay, we can just the perimeter line, erase, click and erase like that. Okay, and click and erase. Okay, and after that we can click the surface and push it down. We can type 200 millimeter in here. Okay, then now we can see about the result of the basic structural system between the column and the slab and also the beam. We can imagine that this inside of this object has a beam configuration anyway. But for this conceptual, we just simplify about the column configuration and the column arrangement to be a slab and also the extended slab like this in here. Okay, and after that we can make the surfaces surfaces room in here. We can push it down in here. Okay, this is the surfaces room, and we can push it up. We can push it up around 4 meter in here. We can click and push it up 4 meter in here. Okay, so this is the distance is around 4 meter in here, and then we can make the rectangle in here and push it to the behind in here to make the terrace in here, to make the terrace area in here. So it could be a door and much more, and it could be a door and some function over there, and then we can make group like this. Okay, then we can assign the material with the another side of material, and we can see about the distance. So we can divide into the 2 part in here. Okay, then we can make the another terrace area in here. Okay, and then we can assign about this terrace area in here. So this is the entrance. So this is the door of the commercial services building access in here. Okay, then now we can make the curtain wall or envelope system in this building. We can select the line, and then we can click from every single corner over there. We can click for every single corner over there and over there. Okay, and then we can click. Okay, then we can double click and push it down until to the position here. Okay, and then we can push it up 3 meter approximately. Then we can triple click, right click, and make group here. Okay, then we can click the surface and click the surface and erase this one. Then now we can see about the current envelopes in here, the current building envelopes, and also meshing in here. So it has we can see that there is another diagonal line, diagonal surfaces in here. We can select move, type control and place. Then we can type 9 slash and enter in here, and click this vertical line, type control, move, type 3 slash enter in here. Can place, type 4 slash and enter in here. Click, select move and place. Okay, we can click this vertical line and select move and place to the position. Then we can type 5 slash and enter in here, and also the vertical line and place, type 4 slash and enter. Okay, and this vertical line again, select move, place, type 12 slash and enter in here. Again, click this vertical line, select move, type control and place 12 slash and enter in here. Okay, and also this one we can select the vertical line and then select move, type control and place, type 15 slash and enter in here. Okay, and then we can select the glass and mirrors materials in here. We can assign this glass and mirror, but sorry, I undo this one. We can triple click and then we can select extension, and I use lattice maker plugin in here. I use lattice maker, and okay, we can set up this one to be this formation, this composition anyway. Then we can triple click this slab, click the surface and offset it inside. We can type 100 millimeter in here and also enter. Okay, and then we can push it until to the limit in here. Okay, and after that we can see about the building meshing in here, and then we can pick the materials and select the opacity in here. Okay, we can select the opacity, set up about the hue and saturation. So this is about the current color in here. So we can okay, and after that we can draw the platform in here. Okay, we can triple click and make group. Okay, now we can select the line and draw the line in here. Okay, then we can push it up in here. Okay, we can triple click and make group. So then we can select move. Okay, we can select move from here, type control, okay, and place to the position in here. So this is the main entrance in here. So we can make the large canopy in here. Okay, now we can make the another special entrance in here. Okay, we can make the another stair stepping in here. Okay, just like that. Okay, this is just for conceptual, so you can improve about the stair stepping in here over there. And then now we can select the cylinder. Okay, select the cylinder, triple click and also make group. Okay, then we can maybe we can make the unique, we can make the more unique object in here. We can right click and find center in here. Okay, we can place the vertical in here. We can place the vertical and drag to the another red or blue side in here. Okay, we can erase the line in here. Okay, and then we can click the outline and right click and find center in here. Then we can select move type control and place to that position in here. Then click and select to follow me in here. Click and select to follow me, and this one select to follow me. Okay, and it's done. So you can also adjust. You can also adjust about the height of this building in here, about this column in here, but I suggest you to make the perfect one in here. And then now we can select the metal materials. You can select the stainless brass in here. I think it was amazing if we make this one, and we can also scale. Scale. Okay, we can select move type control and place to that position in here. Okay, I think it was a unique canopy. This is the unique canopy. Okay, we can select. Okay, now we can select the wooden materials over there, and okay, we can make the island here. Sorry, we can make the island. Okay, then we can make the landscaping in here. Okay, just like that one. Okay, we can select the rectangle in here on that position and push it to the front in here to make the vertical shading in here. Okay, we can select move. We can select move and place to the position. Then we can type 6/ and enter here. Okay, now we can assign about the color. We can assign about the color. Okay, now we can draw the rectangle in here and make group. Okay, and then we can assign about the fencing. Okay, we can we can make this fencing material. Anyway, this is about the shading. This is the small shading in here. Can make group and select move type control. Okay, just like this. Okay, we can move and duplicate again in here, in this position, and place to that one. Select move again. Okay, so this is for the vertical. Okay, just like that, and then we can select move, tap control again, and can place. Okay, just like that. So we can add more um, aluminium panel. Maybe we can make the aluminium panel on this face. Okay, this is about the panel system. So we can divide it into the 20 part of the panel system anyway in here. Okay, and then now we can make another rectangle in here and rectangle in here for the landscaping. Okay, we can select move, tap control, and place to the appropriate position, especially. Okay, just like that, and then we can select the component. We can select the component. No. Okay, we can select the component in here, component sampler. Okay, we can adjust. We can consider about the silhouette people, because I think it's the representative one in here of making it more festive anyway. Okay, and then we can also make some element. Okay, just like that one, and then we can also activate about the shadow in here. Okay, we can also activate about the shadow, and okay, and this is, you can uncheck the profile in here to make it more smoother than before. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope it will be a lot of benefit to all of you. You can explore more about this building conceptual meshing, and you can explore more about the detailing like that. And okay, we can set up about the profile. Okay, I think it's good. Okay, and after that, so just wait for my next tutorial. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on this channel, and don't forget to share this video on your relation. Okay, thank you for watching, and have a good day, guys.